Hi, grade 11. Today we're going to look at some revision of group data. Let's look at one example or two. Let's look at this example. It says the table below shows the time it took a group of kids to solve a puzzle. Here we've got the data is grouped, the time from 0 to 10, 2 students or 2 kids solve the puzzle. From 10 to 20 minutes, 15. From 20 to 33, finished. Now here is a question. Now the question, let's look at this one. It says give the modal interval. Modal, we've got more of the kids that solve the problem. 15 student kids here solve the puzzle. So the interval, the modal interval is this one here. So my answer for this one would be 10 less than x less or equal to 20. The next one says complete the table. So to complete this table, we need to fill in this column and this column. This column we want the midpoint. The midpoint is the middle of the interval here. To find the middle, you add these two, 0 plus 10, then divide by 2, you get a 5. Again, for this one, you add these two numbers, 10 plus 20, that is 30, and then 30 divided by 2, that is 15. Again, here to find the midpoint is 20 plus 30, that is 50, and 50 divided by 2, that is 25. Okay? Next, they say here you must find the frequency multiplied by the midpoint. The frequency is this column, the midpoints for this column. So if I multiply the 2, I'll be multiplying this with this. So the 2 times 5 give us the 10. The 15 times 15, there's my calculator so that I don't make a mistake. 15 times 15 give me 2 to 5, that is 225. And 3 times 25, that is 75. Done. Then the next one says, calculate the estimated mean. The estimated mean is just like the average, that is the x bar, but this is an estimated mean of the group data. So to work out the estimated mean here, so let's write here, estimated mean will be equal to, you just take these numbers, we multiply the frequency, the midpoint, so the 10, you add the 225 plus 75. You must divide that by how many kids solve the problem. How many there were 2 plus 15 plus 3, that is 20. So the answer will be, that's answer here, which is 10 plus 225 plus 75, so again, 10 plus 225 plus 75, I get 310, and that is 310 divided by 310, which is divided by 20, and the answer, if I divide this by 20, my answer is 15,5. is 15,5. That is an estimated mean of group data. Let's look at the next question. The next question says, consider the information in the table of some people's weights. So these are weights of some people. People weight between 35 and 40, 14, 45, 45 and 50, etc., etc. So those who weight between 35 and 40, they were 2. From 40 to 45, they were 3. Right, etc., etc. What they want us to complete this table. Now, there is a frequency here. This is cumulative frequency. Cumulative frequency meaning that we are adding on top of the other. So I start with 2. So if I start with 2, I'm adding nothing. Right? So adding 2 to 0 to nothing anyway. So now if I add the 3 to the 2, then I get a 5. You see? Now if I add 10 to the 5, I get 15. If I get 20, I add to 15, that is 35. I've got 22, I add to 35, that is 57. If I've got 15, I add to 57. Let's check there. 15, I add to 57. What's my answer? Is 72. That is 72. Now I've got 5, I add to 72. That is 77. I've got 3, I add to 77. That is 80. So I've completed this table. Alright? Done. These are the type of questions that you get even in the exam. It's so easy. Now then the next question says, draw the cumulative frequency curve. Sometimes they call it an ogive. It's a cumulative frequency curve. If you remember here, we completed this table on the cumulative frequency column here. So if I want to draw the curve, I will have to use two values. I need points. So I need a point that will be made up of a 40 and a 2, right? A 45 and a 5, a 50 and 15. To make things easier for myself, let me write the points. So it will be a 40 is to 2. So the next one is 45 is to 5. Next one, 50 is to this number, which is 15. The next one is 55 is to 35. The next one is 60 is to 57. The next one is 65 is to 72. The next one is 70 is to 77. And the next one is 75 is to 80. Now let's try and plot these points. We plot these points over here. The first one is set is 42 is to 2. And this thing here, 42, this is 40, there's 50. So 45, 42 will be there, to 2 will be somewhere over there, because that is 10 over there. The next one is 45 to 5, somewhere in the middle there. Then the next one is 50 to 15. So 15 to 15 goes up to there in the middle. Then the next one, 55 to 35, 55 to 35, to 35 over there. Next one is 60 to 57, 60 to 57, somewhere over there. Then the next one is 65, sorry, that was 60, is over there. Then the next one is 65 to 72, 65 to 72, 72 over there. Then the next one is 70 to 77, 70 to 77, somewhere over there. And then the next one is 75 to 80, 75, I go up to 80, is over there. So those are my points. If I were to join these points of mine, they'll do something like this. It's a curve that I'm drawing. I'm joining these with free hand, so I've got my points over there. Okay, this is a curve that I have. Now, there is one more thing, it's an extra mark that you get. Note that you found these ones from there, from this thing here. This 40 is to 2, that was the number there, to 2. That was the starting point that I started with. So sometimes they say you must ground your graph. So if you look at these numbers, that is 75, 70, 65, 60, 55, 50, 45, 40. So the next number there should be at 35, and you've got nothing for it. So which means the point that you can throw here is 35 is to a 0. 35 to 0. That's an extra mark that you get in the exam. 35 is 0. If you look here, where is 35 is 0? 35 is 0 is here. So I can join my thing that's grounded. That's done. Then the next question says here, use your ogive to draw the box and whisker diagram. The previous lesson or revision, we did the box and whisker diagram. Now in this one, how do we draw the box and whisker diagram? So what we do, we remember that we need 5 numbers. So the first thing that you do, you must look at the numbers over here, right? So the numbers over here. So the graph here is in line with the 0, also in line with 80. So already, so I've got the first part here and the other part over there. So if I look at this, so that one there, so this is how you do it. So let's take a ruler. if I take a ruler, you draw a line like this, it goes, and then you hit your graph where you hit your graph there at 80, and then you go down, so it goes down, 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 down. So that is the first number over there. The next one is the number between 0 and 80. The middle number between 0 and 80, that's 40. That will give you your median number. So give you your median. Remember, your median is also called Q2. Okay, you hit your graph and then you go down. So you go down, if I go down, vertically down, just above, below 55, just below 55. So I've got somewhere there. And then again, now I have this one here. The middle number between 0 and 40 is 20. So I go over there, I go and hit the graph over there, and then I go hit a 50 there over there. So then the next one is the middle number between those two, so that it's 40, between 40 and 80 is a 60. So I go from there, the middle number, it goes all the way like so, and I hit my graph over there. This one goes up to 60 over there. So we've got now this one here is going straight to the graph. It's going down, 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 straight to the graph to hit there, and the number over there is just 85. So which means that I've got my first line over there, my next line there on 50, the other one over there, and the other one over there, and the other one over there. And remember how we draw the box and whisker diagram. So we join these ones here previously, the last two, and then the middle three will form a box. They'll form a box over there. Now, next question is, so we've drawn the box and whisker. The next question says, comment on the distribution of data, and you can see that the data to find distribution, so you can see that this one is longer than this. So this graph of mine is negatively skewed or left skewed, as we explained before. Sometimes some people would like to say negatively skewed. You can choose which way you like, maybe say negatively skewed or left skewed. Okay, for you to revise and prepare for your exams, let's look at where you can find. You can find your work from this website, brighterfuture.co.za/grade 8 to 11 papers, grade 11. You took DPE 2015 and 2013 questions 2, and then to the Eastern Cape one of 2015 question 1, and the IB 2013 question 3.